Damn alligator bit my hand off.
So good, man. So good. Happy Cinco De Mayo, everybody.
Hola.
Clink, clink.
Clink. Gracias. Cheers.
The Magic Car Path Ride. We're here for you folks in a time of pandemic, a time of festivities, a time of celebration.
Yeah. And golf is open.
Golf is back, man.
Yeah.
This is a heavy week for a lot of people.
Did you hear about that? Oh, shit. What state was it? What Massachusetts, bro. There's a... it's going to be a little battle. The owner of these two golf courses, they're on lockdown. They can't open. She's saying, I'm going to open my courses.
Dude.
And, you know, it's a fight between her and the governor of Massachusetts. It was...
a golf course.
The two courses this lady owns. Kara Cullen, she owns Kettlebrook Golf Club in Paxton, and then Wahoosuc Country Club, also somewhere there in Massachusetts. She's just like, you know what? I'm opening them. Do you think federal, like, what's gonna happen? State police or federal police or some I'm following this story to see what happens.
Keep us posted on that one.
She's just going to just do it. She said, at this point, if we don't open in a few weeks, we're done.
Well, I mean, sad but true for a lot of people. I mean, it's funny. It's funny to hear that it's a golf course and good for her, but there's a hairdresser out here in like Walnut Creek or something that was like, I'm opening it up.
Same thing.
Same exact story. She was like, I'm not losing any more business. I'm going to be done. And a lot of people are going through that. But to hear a golf course, I'm assuming privately owned.
Country club, yeah.
She needs to open up, and that is pretty awesome. Well,
it's true, and that's what this is all boiling down to, is that these people, and this is why, obviously we in a perfect world, everybody gets paid and everybody has insurance and everybody's got coverage and all that while they're not working, but that's not the case, and the people who rely on it are the ones naturally who are causing a fuss, and that's even. And anybody who's hurting from it is like saying, I know that this thing is serious. It's not like it's a hoax or anything. I know it's legit, but I need my business to open, or my family's all gonna go hungry. It's just like that. Shit's crazy, bro.
Man.
But on a lighter note, meanwhile, in sunny California, USA,
Dude.
Santa Teresa was open.
How was it, my friend?
It was glorious, bro. I was just being out. I was a little bit rushed because I had to, wait for UPS and then I just bounced over to the course, and man, it was just like being there. Driving in was ridiculous. It was like a theme park. There was people on every single hole, foursomes on every single hole, cars driving in, people walking just on the path. They had like a dude with a mask directing you, like, if you're not here for golf, just don't even come in. As soon as I get past that dude, it's just like a Saturday or Sunday in this parking lot. Just packed. But it was crazy. The guy with the mask is at the front, like, wait till your name is called for you to even go in and check in. Just go by the putting green and, just stay 6 feet away from everybody.
People into the building, huh?
Yeah, this one guy said they were yelling at him for standing too close to somebody. Just like, hey, get away from him, like from across the fuck. So, but it was lit, man. There was people everywhere.
Wow.
It was glory.
Santa Teresa, huh?
And
how'd you play?
I got back in the game in just typical Crust fashion, bro. First tee, get up,
break it down, man.
Yank one into the trees, dude. Just like blast one. Tried to overswing, blast one into the trees. Had to poke out, hit a decent pop on shot, but then still had to chip on and 2-putt, made double. So I'm like, wow, double my first hole.
Welcome back, though.
Next hole. That par 5, long, big old dog leg to the right. It's like a 90-degree angle.
Love that hole.
Pretty easy to get yourself a decent drive. So I had a decent, pretty good drive, actually. And then just pull out 3-wood, bro. Just the kiss of fuck. It was striped, man. So here it is, the second hole of golf. The pins are pulled up. I should have mentioned on the first hole, we noticed they told us even the putting greens were like that. The pins were pulled up. So you're hitting the ball off the plastic, side of the actual cup. And we were talking about it. The pin's there.
The flag's in there.
It's just lifted up. The hole looks gigantic, bro. It looks like it looks huge. It looks like it's an extra inch wide. And you don't have to worry about lipping out or like hitting it too hard.
Right.
I mean, when you're a foot away, you just walk up and just gun it into the plastic, let it bounce off.
So before I just tear all that
Yes.
apart, tell me how. Let's break the rest of the round down.
Let me break just the rest of these two holes.
So 3 wood coming into number 2.
So 3 wood coming in was perfect, and here we go. I look at it and like I'm 258 yards away, so it's hard to tell exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm watching the shit bounce and it's heading right towards it, and everybody, Lee's watching, my boss, and like these other dudes are like, "Oh man, that looks good." It hits what looks like it might be the hole. It's too hard to tell. It's too far back. I'm not saying that it's going to go into the hole if the cup's in. What I am saying is that there's a good chance that it actually tapped that shit for a cardable double eagle on a par 5. I ended up being like 6-7 feet away, which I said in the text it was a tap in because it felt like it, because I just walked up and went, damn, this hole's huge. Bam, just railed it into the plastic that felt like a tap in eagle. It was, and so instantly I'm like, all right, I'm even. And then I lose a ball on the next hole, and then I go on a nice par streak. I don't think I was 3 over on the front 9, and then we pretty much played a couple more holes and then bounced. It didn't get dark, but it got like packed. But the pace was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It was just a great day, dude.
How many holes did you get in what amount of time?
We so the front 9 took 2 hours and 10 minutes.
That's not bad at all.
Walking, 4 people walking.
And everybody had to walk.
I didn't see anybody with a cart. They had carts pulled, and the guy said that they'd give carts out for medical. And I kind of had I thought I had a bum knee, so I was thinking about asking for a cart, and then I was like, nah, whatever. And it was fine. It was fine.
Did you carry your bag? Did you have a push cart?
I got the push cart.
Six.
And the price, bro, was like $7 for a push cart. And what was it? 34. It was like normal weekday prices.
Nice.
So
that's a good price for ST.
Yeah, man. I mean, they usually gouge you on the weekends, so. But it was glorious, man. Played with a couple of dudes who lived by there, and we were all just thrilled to be there. I mean, I'm standing on the first tee. I had to rush because I had to get my beers, but just standing there. Just standing there was just like, wow, feels like this is amazing. Like I'm at a fucking carnival right now.
Right. Oh man, that's so cool, dude.
Yeah.
I wish I was golfing.
There'll be plenty more, man.
So there was some discrepancies with the cup being out, huh?
It was instantly. It was kind of like hijinks almost. It was like kind of funny. But, I mean, we're all playing by the same rules, and that's just this is like new golf. We just have to get used to it,
Yeah.
It's just weird. I mean, you could think about different ways to make it harder, like saying, if the ball doesn't bounce back to you. Because think about how a circle is. If it bounces off and passes the hole still, you might not want to count those as makes. Because that means it was so far to the right that it just, it would have lipped out most likely.
So you're saying it has to bounce back.
So if it bounces back straight at you, obviously it's dead center, but it bounces back a little bit to the right, but it still comes back at you, that's made, right? And if it comes way out here, that's still made. Level,
right?
I guess still made, but anything that kind of bows away
and
from the cup up,
you could even make that threshold a little bit smaller too.
If you want, you could customize if you want to make it more legit, because that would be more accurate. But we're just not going to be doing not going to get a protractor out there, after every putt. But you could clearly see, man. If it's in the gray zone, that's discretionary. But you could see if the ball, and when you hit it. Oh shit. Yeah. Nice. When you hit it. If it's oh shit, that wouldn't have made it. I knew from a couple of them, I jammed them in from 4 feet away, just whatever, plaque.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, good thing, pins out.
So, I mean, maybe I'll give it this. It might give a lot of us maybe good putting practice, not to be scared of the cup, hit it to the cup.
That's what my boy said. Yep.
There you go. That's a smart guy.
Yep.
So,
it's true,
with
man.
that, I think that's okay. In essence, but at the same time, counting a double eagle, or you said, your buddies would kind of got into it over.
If it's 100-yard par 3 and you could see that shit because it's only 100 yards, you're probably gonna see a lot of these. This is the thing, dude. Scores are gonna drop, and hole-in-ones and chip-ins and shit like that are going to increase. A chip-in especially. I mean, how many times have you chipped the ball and it rolled over the hole? And, those rarely drop if they're at pace. But with this shit, you could skull it and hit it way too hard, and it could just plap, hit the pin. I mean, there's going to be duff chip-ins. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, counts, I guess, right now. I know in Palm Springs they have a similar thing that has a hook, right?
Yeah.
But what it is that no matter where the ball hits, it bounces the ball out.
Weird.
So, like, essentially...
That makes it harder.
Right. Well, no, it makes it a little harder.
Yeah.
It gives you a little more real essence to it, I guess, if you will, because you actually have to maybe putt out. You have to get it there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah, if it does hit the pin, it gets knocked out instantly.
Yeah.
So essentially, you're playing, if it hits the pin, it's in.
Well, and it's just crazy because like these are, I mean, they're mandated laws or whatever governed by the courses themselves, and I guess maybe some courses like this Massachusetts course can decide to defy the authority and be like, nope, I'm done with this. I'm pushing them back in. But I think it's cups out for the rest of the year, man. And if it's cups out for the rest of the year, we all have to just get used to this.
Oh yeah, for sure. I say with a private course, get it going. Who the fuck cares? I mean, especially a country club where there's limited members anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure they're already doing it.
We know country club members that don't even golf as it is as much. I know guys that live on Cordoval that rarely golf.
Yeah, and those are grizzly, surly-ass old rich dudes who are like, I don't give a fuck what you tell me to do.
Nah.
I'm going to die in 6 years, and I'm going to play golf the way I want to
Yeah,
before that
let a
happens.
couple of them get out for a little bit. I could understand that.
Gosh, man.
Well, that's great, man. The pictures looked amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody, I saw a lot of people went out. The pros have been practicing, posting their videos.
Yep.
My Instagram
you know what?
and Facebook was all cluttered with it.
That Kara Cullen lady, she raises good points because she's like, how am I supposed to tell my members that it's okay for, these 17,000 golf courses to be able to play, but then hour 3 or whatever,
Right.
you can't play.
Especially a country club too. Like, you don't even, for a country club to run, all you need is a starter. It's not like the members are paying. They don't have to go in the clubhouse for anything. They go home and make lunch if you're hungry.
I'm not gonna
Bring your food.
I'm not gonna get all like, I'm not gonna turn this into some bureaucratic spout, but why can't every state? Why does every state get to make their own decision? Like, for things like that are national crisis? Because that's weird. Even county to county, just Sacramento's like, oh, you open golf? Cool, bro. We've been open the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just hope the courses get with the, just again, personal preference. The little picker-upper.
Yep.
The ball picker-upper. That's got to be in play. We can't be tapping the ball in like that, like mini golf. It's not going to count, man.
It doesn't feel like it counted.
Shouldn't count.
And like that's why I was just cracking up, and like we were all laughing. I mean, like after, like that's not the way you want to get, And the sad thing is those two shots, like, and really that putt was solid. I think that putt was dead center. I think that putt was made either way, but it was only made either way because I didn't have to worry about lipping out, and it's not fair. Would I or would not have made that putt? The chances would have been 1 out of 10 instead of 7 out of 10 with that fucking cup sticking out of the ground. So, it was a makeable putt, but it would have been way tough to make. And so I felt like it was a waste of 2 perfect shots because like it doesn't even...
That's a sticky slope, my friend. This is something I was anticipating. Yeah. I'm not trying to, fucking bag on it or anything. Like, I want to get out there as soon as I can, I know. Maybe I'm just jealous that everybody else gets to golf and I don't.
And a part of you will be like, oh shit, it's hella easy now. This is fun. But it's gimmicky, dude. It's only going to last so long before we're like, all right, when can I see the ball drop into the freaking hole?
Right.
That's the game. It's like, imagine if they made football like,
no touchdown.
No touchdowns. Yeah. They just like, once you get to the goal line, you just have to stop and they blow the flag. They blow the whistle and it's dead.
Just a line.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, auto score.
Yeah.
You got 7. Boom. No kick, no nothing.
Yeah.
But the other thing that was inevitable, which these 2 dudes I was golfing with, they're boys. I don't know if they were playing for money.
Yeah.
They were drinking a lot and talking shit to each other. So they were me and you in 20 more years. Not even that, 15. But
They were going at it.
Ball slides by the hole. That tap. Dude, that did not fucking tap, bro.
Yes, that's so
tap.
going to be us in a couple of days. What are you talking about?
You weren't even standing there. I heard it tap. Bullshit. That went straight by it. And
dude.
that lasted for about 2.5 minutes. And I'm cracking up. And we're both cracking up. And then they start laughing. I'm like, we all knew this was going to happen.
Good God, dude.
Go.
I'm so happy that happened.
And I missed one from like a good 5 feet. When I say I missed one, I kicked it 10 feet by. Then I made the comebacker. So it's just... Tap.
Dude, that's so good,
Tap.
though. It proves my point, man. Proves my point. And dude, you know what? We can segue this to our next topic. But I wonder what they're gonna do for the match with Tiger and Phil and the two celebs. How's that whole setup gonna be?
They have the caddies pick the ball out of the hole with latex gloves after every hole, and then the caddies take the latex gloves off and change the gloves.
Great.
Boom.
Great
Done.
idea.
Science.
Figured it out.
Fucking medicine.
All right, next on the docket.
Accounting. No. What do we got?
But
you just brought it up, bro.
Yeah.
We got tourneys coming up.
Yeah.
Tell us.
This is another big one, dude. Another Void event. COVID-19 relief. We got the likes of some heavy hitters, some young heavy hitters. Personally, the future of golf. Let's get with it, man. Matthew Wolff.
The future.
Ricky Fowler.
The present.
Roy McIlroy.
Everything.
And Big Deej, man.
The swag.
Dustin Johnson.
What a squad, man.
Big D.
Big D. J. Thunder Trow. Then we got from Northern Ireland, Rory McIlroy. And then we got Ricky. Everybody loves Ricky.
Yes.
He'd be Arnold Palmer if he was a little bit better. Fowler. And then we got fucking Matthew Wolff, who really is. He's an exciting guy to watch.
Yeah.
Did you see Ricky making fun of or mimicking Matthew Wolff's swing right behind him?
Yeah.
Classic.
Such a good one, dude.
Goodness.
So we got Nike.
Yep.
Puma. And Adidas.
Got the shoes represented.
But then the caveat is TaylorMade Cobra.
Oh, Ricky's Cobra. It's not everybody's TaylorMade. You're right, bro.
It's crazy though.
But you said this earlier to me, off air. Ricky will join TaylorMade soon as his Cobra contract is up. All his
I would
homies are there.
assume so, man. He's already out of his ball contract. I forget who he's with now, but he switched balls after years.
I'm pretty sure what happened is he probably talked to his other boys, Speetsies and JT, about Titleist, and they looked at each other with their little bologna sandwiches, and they scoffed, and they're like, bro, you ain't Team Titleist material.
No.
Why don't you go join the riffraff over there at TaylorMade?
Yeah. Hop on your mini bike, go to Deej's house, all right?
Yeah. Why don't you tabletop your way over to TaylorMade?
But dude, that's gonna be a huge match, man. God, Matthew Wolff, he's a spectacle, huh?
He really is, man.
That guy, that's gonna be great to see. I'm glad. And we talked about it on another show too, that him and Ricky have they went to the same college.
Yeah.
So they gravitated towards each other pretty quick, but the guys at TaylorMade really embraced him. He's an elite. He's up there with them all.
I like to.
And when your first PGA win is your first appearance, that makes some noise.
Oh shit, bro! I forgot to tell you.
I think it was.
Speaking of that,
yeah,
there's a new club in my bag, man. I'm sorry, I got to break this in.
Yeah,
you
breaking news, bro. What's going on?
Don't.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's a TaylorMade. 60-degree TaylorMade.
Okay.
This club is when I walk into my office, my boss has some clubs lying around, and I'm like, "What's up with this 60 right
Sounds
here?"
like a great company to work for.
And I start to swinging the 60 on the carpet, and he's like, I don't really use that. You looking at buying a new club? I'm like, oh, you trying to make a deal right now? And he's like, I'll regrip it with a super nice grip for you. So he grips it up, and that was our running joke all day. When I'd have a good shot, he was like, price is going up, and then I hit a bad shot, and he'd be like, oh damn it, price is dropping.
$10.
We kept but price kept raising for a while. I had some good ones. I was feeling it, and it's moving the Callaway out of the bag, and it's in the bag officially.
I heard they have great clubs. I have a TaylorMade in the backyard, a 60 degree in the backyard, but I don't play them on the course. I still use my Vokes.
This one is, I could tell by looking at it, it's one of those rack irons, like it's one of those Pro Tour wedges.
Yeah.
It's got the little little cavity thing, like, you know, I think it's a little older, but here's why I love it instantly is the weighting I got to get used to, you know, and the grip's different, so all of it's a little weird.
Got the high toe thing going on too.
But looks are a lot, and you know me, bro. You know when I was in my A game was with that rusty ass Cleveland.
Yeah.
So I flopped around and I was playing that silver Callaway for so long. Now I'm looking down it and it's another rusty club, but quality rust, not just all fucked up, but it's got the oil can finish, like the stain. So comfort. Might just have to use that permanently. We'll see. But TaylorMade's in the bag, so
that's it. That's awesome, man. I think that's a good move for you.
TaylorMade's good, man, and like props, cheers to them for getting this together. I mean, you couldn't have picked a better squad minus Tiger and Phil, who are already, you know, doing something else, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, this had to be done.
J-Day would have been cool. J-Day would have been cool.
Yeah.
But Matthew Wolf, dude, like, give the kid a chance, bro. Just give the boys a chance.
Dude, he's gonna work it out there, man. So I wonder what the line is. So is it going to be Ricky and Matt versus Roars and...
It's a good question.
Kickstand?
No, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Donkey Dizzle and Wolfman versus Rory and Ricky, because their names are they go well together.
That is a solid...
Roars and Ricks?
That'd be a solid match right there. That's
D's
a
and
good
Dubs.
one. And just the unorthodox between the parallels between all of them.
It just made I want to stand up and do when I think of Matthew Wolf, I want to stand up and do his little knee jerk thing, just because it seems like it's kind of fun.
Yeah, you know, helps you line up. I studied some of his. I think we talked about this before, but I was studying some of the Genghis stuff before he got pretty popular and way before Wolf came out. It really helped my swing. But that was some of the things that I was doing right in the beginning, was that movement, trying to get my I don't know, all that energy down into the point of impact, which that really helped with. But to see him use it so actively, that as soon as I saw that, first of all, the first time I saw him on, I think it was some college event, I was like, wow, that guy is Genghis' boy right there. Dude, 100%.
Bro. He's all ganked up, man. Well, this tournament, bro.
Ganked up.
It is definitely, and like we talked about, power of the pod.
Of course.
Who knows? Well, maybe this tournament wouldn't have happened if there wasn't this COVID thing going on. But if there was a tournament of this capacity, guarantee without a crisis going on, they're keeping those millions of dollars in skins, because that's what they do. They're golfers. They win money by playing golf. But I guess it's a moot point because this shit wouldn't be going on. Tournaments wouldn't be going on. But it's $3 million in charity skins, and you know. This is Farmers Insurance pledged an additional $1 million for birdies and eagles from this CDC Foundation United Healthcare Group. This is like a big group that's for the American Nurses Foundation. There's two different ones. Rory and Dustin play. Oh, here it is. Rory and Dustin play for the American Nurses Foundation.
Okay.
Ricky and Matthew play for the CDC Foundation. United Health Group pledged $3 million. Farmers Insurance pledged an additional $1 million.
Dang.
So this is big time charity event.
I like this. This is huge, man. I like this a lot.
It's good, man. In addition to the $4 million in fundraising, PGA Tour Charities will announce to text to donate, like an online donation platform, where people will be making contributions. So hopefully, you know, people do more than just what they had to. But here, well, let's get a Ricky quote, dude. I hope that we provide some respite and entertainment. I like how he uses respite.
It's a big word.
Nobody uses
I've never
respite.
even heard that.
Dustin was like, what the fuck? And entertainment for those tuning in across the globe. Dustin and I will have a lot of fun together, and our games will fit well as we push to raise funds and awareness on May 17th. So this is coming up, bro. May 17th.
Dude, him and Roars and Deej are going to fucking... Did they say where they're going to play?
Oh, yeah. We got this, dude. Did I not even mention that?
Maybe you did. Maybe I wasn't listening.
Shit, they're playing at the Seminole Club.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
In Juno Beach, Florida on May 17th.
Dude, DJ, he's probably played there a lot.
Yep. TaylorMade Driving Relief. And you're right, dude. Ricky's next, bro. Cobra's gone, dude. Ricky's going to Taylor's.
Dude, who else plays Cobra, dude?
I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Ian Poulter.
I think he's with Titleist now. Yeah. Crazy.
Cobra. La 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 la.
Yeah, dude. Deej and Roars are going to just be dropping bombs. I mean, Ricky hits it far. Wolfie, he hits it pretty far, but not like Deej and Roars.
No, there's
Deej and Roars, they're something else.
Those
dude.
two swings, man. I mean,
Powerful.
actually, let's be honest though. Ricky really does have a great swing,
Dude,
man.
again, Ricky.
We don't bring his swing up enough.
They don't, and it's a very beautiful swing.
It's beautiful.
I would love to have his swing. I mean, seeing the definition in his swing path is very it resonates a lot.
His hands look so good, dude. His wrists are so soft.
Yeah.
You know what I like about?
I love his setup too. His setup's just very minimal,
Dude.
just very direct, and then he just
His putting setup too.
Yeah.
His putting setup with his feet hella close together, and it looks like his hands are just like hella close together, and it just looks hella graceful.
Yeah, he's smooth, man.
He's got steez, dude. He's got
Don Johnson of PGA.
Yeah, he's got steez.
So that is kind of contradict what you said though too, because he definitely is the Arnold Palmer.
I'm just saying because
essence of it. No, he's definitely an ambassador of the game. That's why I say that for sure. I mean, he's gonna go down as a heavy ambassador, but he just has that sleazy Don Johnson look. I just can't shake both of those together, like get them out of my head.
I love them together. I think they complement each other. The mustache and the charming personality, I think they go great together. Others would disagree that he looks like a sleazeball, but everybody's fucking Ricky's friend, you know? Like everybody wants to be.
They all want to hang, dude.
Yeah, they all, you know.
Dirt bike guy. He's probably got a drum set. He's probably all got toys.
Drum set.
Not anymore. He's probably buying.
His mom buys the good Kool-Aid.
Dude.
All that, dude.
Hella good Kool-Aid.
God.
Oh, man.
Ricky.
Those guys, dude. They're probably training in Barbados.
Hey, speaking of Rory, man, we don't got a birthday today, but it's, you know, we don't do this show every freaking day. So allow us to shout out two golden greats already.
All right.
Guaranteed future Hall of Famers. Rory McIlroy, just yesterday, May 4th, may the 4th be with Rory. 31 years old, little Rory.
Yeah, I thought he was older. That's crazy. 31.
I thought he was kind of younger. It trips me out that he's older than Brooks by 1 year.
That trips
a
me
year
out.
and 1 day, because Brooks was born, or a year and less than 1 day. Brooks was born 2 days ago on the 3rd. So Brooks and Rory had the two birthday shout outs, 30 and 31 years old,
That's
respectively.
crazy. You would think they were both older than that, especially Roars. Jeez. That's crazy.
I guess so, because Rory's been around for so long. But let's not forget, Rory was like fucking 12 when he like bursted on the scene. Or he was,
I thought we were like,
he was like 20
or something. Yeah, I guess we were a lot older.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
I know Rory's still kind of a little baby, but
he's going down as a legend, man. That guy is just so good, dude.
Both of these guys. How many majors between just these two cats? 6, 7?
You know, yeah, dude. And you know what's crazy to think too is these guys especially a lot of these guys came in so young. They're gonna be around forever, dude. You know, a lot of the golfers we grew up watching came in pretty late, and then they're just kind of gone. They're just in the champions, and that's it. You know?
Maybe Rory and Brooks are in trouble just by how aggressive they swing the club. Like they might run into the same shit Tiger and like Greg Norman and other dudes
went into.
That's
why they hit those weights, though, man. That's why they're pumping. That's why they're getting with the hyperbaric chambers.
Yeah.
And they do it up, man.
Dustin, though, I wonder about Dustin because he's got that Freddie Couples where it is power, but it's so fluid and graceful that it looks like he might, and he's so like, you know, lean and in shape and twisty that maybe his body can take that.
His
for
swing's
years.
like no other, too, man. Like he's kind of like a Wolfie in his own right, just because it's kind of an unorthodox grip, swing, but his height makes it that much more awkward to try to figure out what his swing really is because it is a phenomenal swing, but sometimes you're just like, what? Because it's just so fast and he's so tall and he makes the game look really easy too.
Well, that's the thing about
him and Roars.
Yeah, but you wonder about, it makes me wonder about that a lot, like longevity, because like there's a reason why like dudes like Bernard Longer are still crushing it because their swing has always been, you know, simple, one plane, compact, like not a lot of twisting, and they still get shoulder turn and all that, usually from a smaller guy. So maybe Dustin is prone to like have issues just because he's so lanky and tall, and also he likes to fall downstairs on coke benches. So you know he could be subject to those injuries. Sorry, DJ.
No, it's cool.
But I mean, really though, like I got one, bro. So we talked about who's gonna last longer. I think this is why, like a guy like Colin Morikawa, will outlast a guy like Matthew Wolff. Like no disrespect, and prove me wrong, but Matthew Wolff, he seems like he might run into some physical ailments with that freaking swing.
Maybe.
Guy like
Seems to be
Morikawa,
pretty natural.
super smooth and like doesn't look like there's a lot of moving parts.
Look at Freddie though. He had a lot of back problems though. And
he did.
He did. He had a lot of back problems.
But he is still playing though, so that's
people are just built. Yeah, that's true too.
And back shit could be hereditary. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot to take into it. It's whatever.
Well, I'm excited. Let's hit the turn here, and I'm definitely excited for the next little part here. So,
we got a commercial coming up, or
yeah, let's get with it. All right. So, I had one little thing real quick. I noticed that when you guys played, it was a one person only on the green at a time. So was it a foursome and you guys couldn't all be on the green at the same time?
Yeah. So that sign was on the first hole and the first hole only, because they're not going to put a sign in every hole. But the way I understood that as a skateboarder was that was posted only on that one green. So, you know.
Could.
Naturally, what it was saying was one person on the green every time. So wait for the person to finish up, tap their ball in, and then the next person walks on and hits their putt. Obviously, there's going to be a little crossover of people, you know, walking on and off the green, especially at a place like Santa Teresa where the greens are freaking huge.
Right.
You know, I guess like it'd be easy to do at Boulder Creek. You know, just wait on the fringe.
Well, I only asked that too because some golf courses, like, they're not allowing people on the putting green unless they're playing around. Like, you can't even be on the putting green.
Yeah, the range is closed unless you have a tee time. Well, actually, that's not true. The range was open at Santa Teresa full bore. The range had a line of 4 people, 5 people with buckets waiting to go find a range spot.
See, I know Muni, the little chipping and bunker range, that's closed. You can only hit balls, and it's like super strict.
Yeah.
It's like one bucket, you're out of there. No loitering. Like when you're done, you're done. No smoke out there, whatever.
The bar's not open, obviously. Everything is walk by the window. I mean, the bar is open as far as they're serving beers, of course.
Yeah, but you're not hanging out.
But as far as the people on the green thing, we just basically, you know, played responsibly. We stayed our 6 feet away. So there was instances where all 4 of us were maybe on the corner of the green at the same time, and one person was walking up to their ball. And obviously, you know, it just happens where you're tapping in and somebody else is walking up. I mean, you know, but there was no marshals or there was nobody out there, like, you know, monitoring what we're doing, make sure. And we didn't have to wear a mask, which was, you know, I saw a picture of 2 golfers on the Mercury News playing golf with their mask on. I'm like, come on, bro. You're in the open outdoor air.
You're better than that.
You don't need to wear a mask.
I think some courses are mandatory. I don't know.
I think some are too. And I'm just like, what? That's
I don't know.
But that's just that's you know what? I mean,
it's the day and age we're in.
We sit here and preach about trying to flatten the curve, and that's another one of those like things where like it inhibits your fucking personal space, you feel like. So you're just like, fuck it, I'm taking this mask off. And you know, I see a lot of people wearing them everywhere they go, and
I don't wear one when I'm riding my bike, and I probably should, but I can't fucking breathe when I do. And
I think that's ridiculous, you know. I mean, you open air,
I'm blown by people too, man. Like, I'm not even.
Yeah, nobody's close to you.
Yeah, crazy. So, yeah, I was just something I was thinking about. Well, that'll be the new norm for a little bit, I guess.
New norms, man.
But I like what you got going on over here, so let's get into that, huh?
Oh, the only thing I have left, bro, is this day in sports. And, again, the problem is with Tuesdays, there's not going to be anything in golf on sporting event. No golf event happens on a Tuesday. But this is a Tuesday, and it's the Cinco de Mayo, and 2 things did happen on this day with some epic baseball legends. See, there's always baseball shit around this time because baseball should be going on. Ty Cobb in 1925 goes 6 for 6, and he ends up a total of 16 bases. 6 for 6, epic. That had to be some extra innings.
Yeah.
That's 1925. Going back a little further for some serious notable history, 1904, Cy Young throws the very first recorded perfect game in modern baseball. Nice. 1904, Cy Young, the Cy Young, the award is named after, Boston Americans and versus the Philadelphia Athletics.
That's a good one, man.
The A's and the Americans.
Huh.
So there you go. Dude. That's your day in sports.
Another thing you were talking about that that intrigued me was the celebrity list that you had going on.
Oh, for the musician, for
The
rock people,
rock musicians,
rock
yeah, in
musicians
golf.
in general, not just rock, but like just popular music artists.
Yeah,
We're frequents at the Pebble Beach, the
we're always
Pro
looking
Am.
up celebrity handicaps and
This one trips me
judging.
out the most because we don't see this guy, and I've heard this before, but fucking Vince Gill. Do you know what Vince Gill posts as a
No,
handicap? He
no.
is a plus 0.3.
Wow.
This is from Golf Digest. Accumulated this list of the 100 best pop musician
Okay.
golfers, and it's pretty much the heavy hitters. Most of them we're used to seeing at Pebble,
Okay.
like all of them, all your Kenny
The
G's and Alice
JTs, yeah.
Cooper and JTs and fucking what's his Hootie and the Blowfish, Darius Rucker, all those guys are all on the list. I thought of my own personal list of who I'd want to play with out of all these guys, being a musician and a golfer. Huey Lewis has got to be on there.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake because he's a mega superstar,
Yeah.
and then Clay Aiken for me because Clay Aiken just seems like just
Clay Aiken or Clay Walker?
Clay Walker. Did I say Clay Aiken?
Said Clay Aiken.
Clay Aiken, get the fuck out of here. Clay Walker, my
Clay
bad.
Walker, yeah.
Disrespect Clay Walker. Clay Walker is the country musician who what is it that he has
He had some sort of MS.
it is MS. It's multiple sclerosis.
But he's
Yeah.
had it ever since he was like really young.
Yeah, and it's it bothers him, and you could see it. He struggles with it when he's golfing, but he golfs and he walks all the 18 holes, and he's a dedicated golfer. He's great with like people. I'm not a big like country fan per se, but he's just a talented guy, dude. I like his style, bro. That's my foursome right there. But why doesn't Vince Gill play Pebble? That's my main question here.
But that's all. We brought this up in an earlier show too. There's a lot of names that I never see that I want to see on a list like that.
Look at this. Look at this stack of paper, dude. That's all of them. You can break them all down if you want.
Wow.
But yeah, it's all by handicap too. Like Kenny G posts a 2 handicap.
Right.
Timberlake's a 5 handicap. These are all like single digit handicap is a hard thing to maintain, dude. And I guess it's easy when you're rich and you could just play golf all the time.
Well, I think the parallel to there is, as I say that probably for the third time in this episode, being a musician we can relate to is like you end up getting a lot of downtime, and I know in particular like Alice Cooper, that helped him finding golf on the road. First of all, kept him out of the bars.
Yep.
And it ended up helping him while he was trying to get clean.
Yeah.
And being on the road and getting clean, I'm sure was just no cakewalk. To be able to golf and have that be a focus for a while and have it be some sort of therapeutic relief for him, that's huge. Epic story on his end as far as that goes,
I didn't know golf like saved him like that.
Yeah, and I think like Huey and them, their famous story is like they would always play around wherever they were before the show.
Yeah, the news, dude. Everybody, well, probably not everybody, but most of the
them.
band, most of the guys in the band
drummer,
all played.
Huey, the guitarist does, I believe.
That's one thing we always hung our hat on. Like that, we talked about it in some of the first episodes, like when we started the show, and like the golf and music are so huge.
Yeah.
And both of those things, they tandem is the right word, or parallel is the right word. Like they run together.
And it's a lot of musicians too, man. Like I'm not surprised JT or the rapper Scarface.
Yeah. And then even the recent one, what's his name?
Oh yeah, like Macklemore.
Macklemore, yeah.
Guys like that. I mean, and you even see, like we've already mentioned, like Wahlberg. He got the bug, and we all witnessed it. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
And the Funky Bunch. I'm pretty sure the Funky Bunch all played golf together
I'm sure the
too.
whole family plays. Well, I look at the Murrays too, but again with the
Speaking of Murray, Anne Murray, the Canadian female vocalist, the like 80-year-old lady that did all those Christmas songs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Avid golfer.
Really?
Yeah.
See? So there's that thought again where there's just so much downtime, and luckily we came together at a time and golf evolved with us and it clicked. We were like, oh, we're on the road.
Yep.
We're doing nothing anyway. Like how many times do we go play Tahoe and always go play golf out there?
Yeah. And it does keep us out. I mean, when you go to like party
boring
destinations
sometimes.
like that,
It's
what are you
boring
gonna do?
sometimes.
You just gonna day drink all the
All
time
day,
and go
just
gamble
hang out at the
and
bar all
just
day.
be a fucking shit face?
Which we did before we
Yeah.
started, playing golf more avidly.
Even on first nights when you know you got a big round the next day, you're like, I'm gonna ease it back a little bit. I'm not gonna get shit faced tonight because I got a round tomorrow.
Yeah, that is true too, and that helps on the road as well. You know, like, hey, we're gonna play golf in this town the next day before the next show or what have you, or before we get out of town.
Golf, aka curb your debauchery.
Yeah, so that was cool. Dude, I often look up celebrity handicaps. If I hear a story, I'm like, oh, Barkley, like, let me see this guy's
Barkley.
handicap.
He's definitely not on this list. That's for sure.
Costner was a high 11, which surprised me.
Do you want to hear? I'm gonna blaze out the top 10 real quick
Yeah,
because
give me that.
that's Vince Gill, 0.3, bro. Vince fucking Gill.
That's huge.
Again, not a big country fan, but country stars are up here, dude.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Cartel? That's a band. Have you heard of them?
No.
That's number 2.
Sounds vaguely familiar though.
Because we know Colt Ford.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he was in a band called. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's Will Pugh. I skipped Colt Ford. Colt Ford is Colt Ford. We know he's good.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Will Pugh. He plays with a band Cartel.
Okay.
Haven't seen him at Pebble
No.
either. Why would you not go to Pebble?
You have to get invited too, I think.
Then we got your boy, dude, Adrian Young at number 4.
Yeah, he wasn't at Pebble this year.
Yeah, but he was before. He's been there
He's
before,
been there,
right?
yeah. He wears very
That's the
loud
drummer
pants.
for No Doubt, and
Yeah.
he is.
He's a pretty good golfer.
That's a real rock drummer. I mean, that's
He's
good,
another
dude.
one too. Like I saw a story on him where he, again, being on tour, he was just like, I'm tired of being in bars.
Oh,
and,
he
like, what
wasn't
are
a
we doing?
young golfer. He took it up later.
I think he did maybe when he was young or whatever, but it
But
like hit him
still.
again later. Like,
Yeah.
being on the road and just next thing you know, he's taking his clubs with him on the tour because they toured a lot, dude. Like those guys were on the road like
Yeah.
good 15
No doubt,
years.
bro.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. Anyway,
Speaking of No Doubt, we knew this guy would crack the top 5, and at number 5, and in respect to the 5th of the 5th month of the year, Kenny G, dude.
oh, dude,
Songbird, dude, the fucking classic, man.
God, this guy, man.
2 handicap. Although this little line does say he hasn't been posting scores much lately.
Yeah, and I've seen it fluctuate here and there, I think, too, when he's come to Pebble. Again, notable not at Pebble last year.
Get a haircut and get a real job.
Solid golfer, though. Did you hear he's got, like, this whole thing that is installed in his house, and when he gets lessons, he can, like, live feed his lessons to... It's basically a Zoom. But they have everything he sees on the TrackMaster or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And so they talk to him, like, here's what you're doing. So that's how he gets ready for Pebble.
Kenny G is serious, bro. And he could play, man. He doesn't got the distance, and he's not like the most like wow golfer, but he hits shots, bro. He's got good shot game.
Yeah.
Who's Griffin House? He's the
Heard the name.
Wingfoot is this band, and he's a 3 handicap.
Huh.
And Kip Moore, I don't know who that is either. He's a 3 handicap. But then we got number 9, bro. Jake Owen.
Wow.
We like Jake. Jake's
I love
cool.
Jake, dude. Puma guy.
Another country star that's, he's probably almost more popular for being a golfer /
Your boy, Speetsy's boy.
Speetsy's boy, Speetsy's partner at the AT&T every year.
Yeah.
And then we got, I don't know who this is. Oh, dude, get out of here. Tower of Power sax player.
Number 10?
Tom Pulitzer's number 10.
Wow. Shout out Bay Area, huh?
Dude, Tower of Power. You know that I used to work at Thrasher, and the guy, Derek, who was our other shipper guy, was the son of Tower of Power lead singer. I forgot his name right now.
Oh, shit.
I'm not going to look it up. But their lead singer, like the guy. That's 2 Tower of Power connections.
Huh.
And then, Timberlake's at 11,
He's got a sweet handicap. He's got a sweet swing, dude. And that guy's a good player.
And he plays at Lakeside in Burbank, which is, I believe that's a pretty tough course, man.
Yeah,
So
I've heard a lot about
it's
it.
not like he's just posting, like a 2 handicap at San Jose Muni. That's,
Right.
Alice Cooper's number 13. Clay Walker's, Clay Walker's a 5.8. I don't know if I buy that, though. I love Clay.
That's weird, too.
That's why I wanna
I've
play
never
with
seen
him.
his pretty high before.
Yeah, dude. Is
I
that?
don't know. I haven't seen him.
This is Golf Digest, bro.
That's a good. Well, that's
Joe
pretty
Don
reliable.
Rooney at 17. Josh Kelly at 18. Darius Rucker. Huey Lewis.
What's Huey and Darius at?
I don't know if I believe that either. Is Huey Lewis a 7?
I believe it.
I thought he was posting double digits.
I thought so too. I thought he was posting at least an 8 or 11.
And I've seen him play. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
you
he's
see,
7.
the thing is, we see these people play too, and it's like, I don't
Another
know.
reason why I want Huey, Clay, and Justin, because I need to see if those guys could hold up their single digit low handicap.
Yeah. Where are we playing, boys?
Yeah. Then it gets
That's
crazy. But
interesting.
I noticed this one was pretty tight. Robbie Krieger, you know that?
Oh yeah.
He's a 9.1. That's solid, man.
Poor Ray Romano, man. He's been trying, but he's still like a 14 handicap, 15 handicap.
I didn't even see his name.
Bless his soul, though. I feel his pain.
Yeah.
Trying.
Yeah, bunch of dudes. I don't even want to get into it.
That's good.
Anne
man.
Murray, man. Fucking Anne Murray.
That's
she's
great.
She's a 12.4.
That's great.
That's like,
Should give me a run for my money.
we'll
too.
match it up, dude.
Yeah,
We
for
will
sure.
match it up. You know Smokey Robinson was a 12?
Nice.
All right.
That's good to know.
I could go on for days.
Ah,
Let's get this paper out of here. We should probably get out of here in general.
beautiful golf. Yeah, let's do it, man. All right, everybody. Well,
What else? Do we have anything left? No.
no, been a beautiful. We're gonna see him in a couple days here.
That's true.
We'll get back out there. Again, big things coming, everybody. Thanks to all our sponsors, Anchor.fm on YouTube. Like and subscribe.
We did.
Do it. But yeah, thanks everybody for all the support again. We love it. We got a lot of things coming your way. So, all right, everybody,
Go fund me.
go for me. Everybody out there, welcome back. Welcome back to the greens, man.
Golf
It's
is
a
back.
beautiful thing. I can smell it already.
So you're gonna play. You're gonna be out there.
Head down.
Good vibes.